ML Sports Take here, brought to you by Welch & Company Jewelers, Stumbling Monkey Brewing Company, and Camillo's Golf Club. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. From the late stages of March into August, I thought maybe we get 4 or 5 teams with 100, 105, 110 wins this season. Orioles, Dodgers, Phillies, Yankees, you want to lump them in there because the hot start, fine. I still don't think that they were in that group, and I still don't think that they are right now. But now everybody's come back to the pack. Whatever reason, the Dodgers, they have a ton of holes in the lineup, 4 through 9 after Shohei. They've had injuries with Mookie Betts, the starting lineup, all the rest. After Ohtani, Freeman, Will Smith, you're kind of like, the Yankees, same thing outside of Soto and Judge. The Brewers are a well-oiled machine, but did they have enough to win a title? We'll have to see there. Clearly, they've been, carried by a couple of big-time guys in terms of Contreras and Adames, and they traded Corbin Burns, and their starting pitching has been absolutely lights out compared to what I thought it would be. The Phillies lost a couple of big names like Schwarber and Harper. Then you get him back. You lose Real Muto. You get him back. Castellanos has been there all year as well. The starters hit a little bit of a dip. Maybe they can get back up. Wheeler, a couple bad starts. Nola, a couple bad starts. Their bullpen riding a roller coaster. It is crazy in Major League Baseball. The injuries to the Orioles starting staff has been a huge, huge problem for them. Clearly, they're a young club as well, and they haven't figured out how to win yet, going back to last year's 100-win season. I think they got a lot of sustainability left, but they got to pay all these guys eventually as well. I mean, you're going to have to hand out $300-400 million contracts to 2, 3, 4 guys on this roster to keep this window open. You look at Grayson Rodriguez recently going down. The Dodgers, same type thing with pitching. They've had injuries galore with Glasnow and Yamamoto and Kershaw and all these different players here. So let's see what happens if the Dodgers post-Labor Day get 100% healthy. The Orioles as healthy as they can get. But what I thought was going to be 105, 10, 12-win seasons for, I don't know, Dodgers, Phillies, Orioles, and maybe somebody else. Now, some of these teams are going to struggle, I think, to get even to 100 wins. I mean, we're at the 99 game played area, or I should say 109 game played area. And the Yankees, Orioles have 70. The Guardians have 69. The Brewers with 67. Phillies 69. The Astros, I think, are the most dangerous team in the AL, and they still only have 62 wins because of their slow start. So when you look at it from that perspective, the fact that we're in and around 109, 110 games, it's certainly an interesting outlook, I think. The Dodgers at 69 and 49, you're looking at 100, I guess 118 games. I guess I miscounted there, but 118, I'm usually pretty good at math too, but, the 70, yeah, that would make sense. 70 and 49 for the Yankees and the Orioles would put you at 119. So you're closer to the 120 game situation, but you get my point. You have 42 games left. I mean, in order to win 100 games, you got to go on kind of a heater here in the last 42 or 43. Do you not? I mean, you have to go 30 and 13 to close the year. And I just don't see these teams doing that the way they've been playing the last couple of weeks with the injuries, the roller coaster pitching staff and bullpen, and 4 through 9 in a lot of these orders, or wherever people bat, you have 3 to 5 holes, whether it's 7 to 9, or it's a 2-hole and a 5 and a 6, or it's a 4 through 9 in the case of the Dodgers, or it's everybody besides Juan Soto and Aaron Judge in the Bronx. Because after all, you cannot count on any sustainability outside of those 2 power guys. LeMahieu, Rizzo, even if he's healthy, Stanton, Torres, Volpe, and Verdugo. They'll give you 1-2 hits a game here and there. Maybe they go on a quick 4 for 13. Then they disappear for quite a while. Plus, the Yankees pitching just probably isn't sustainable. The bullpen is a disaster with Clay Holmes at the back end. I don't know why Brian Cashman, well, I do, because the guy's freaking clueless, but the Yankees should be getting Clay Holmes the hell out of that closer role right now. I would close Tommy Kahnle. I know Leiter screwed up a little bit yesterday, but mostly since coming over in the trade, he's been really good. I'd have Leiter. I'd have Weaver. Those are the 2 guys you trust the most. I'd have those as your monster bullpen go-to guys. They remind me both a little of David Robertson and maybe Ramiro Mendoza. I don't think they're as good as those 2 guys, but those are the only 2 guys I trust in that group. And then you have Kahnle close, and you just figure out where to put Holmes. Maybe you just put him in there in a 5th, 6th inning type type of a thing. And I don't want to hear about well, what about the mentality of the closer? He ain't Mariano Rivera. If he can't close in the 5th and 6th innings, and listen, he can't close in the 8th or the 9th right now. So his mind isn't even right to close. So what the hell's the difference to make him a middle reliever? I just think Clay Holmes, you got to expire that as far as this season. But if I were the Yankees, I would have done way more at the trade deadline. I would have gone out and gotten way more pieces. Another bat, another starting pitcher, and another bullpen arm, and I would have taken the farm system and cut it at least right in half. Why? You have Juan Soto for this postseason and this postseason only. You don't know if Juan Soto is staying in the Bronx, and he's the only guy in the order when it matters the most with guys on base to hit with runners in scoring position, which has been the #1 problem for the Yankees in recent years. They cannot get key hits in October. They haven't gotten them in the regular season again this year. You got to figure it out. You got Juan Soto. They should have gone out and gotten way more help at the trade deadline because of Juan Soto, arguably the best player in baseball. Pretty cool shirt here, right? I got it at Baseballism this year, of course, in terms of Main Street in Cooperstown. My guys hooking me up, of course, doing some reads and mentions for them during Hall of Fame induction weekend. But you can get this one online. Go get them at baseballism.com. Baseballism on Main Street in Cooperstown. Pretty cool shirt here with a Field of Dreams. One of my favorites in the drawer right now. This ML Sports Take is brought to you by the Allen Angus Pub, Brewerton Ace Hardware, RV source of Central New York, and our great friends at Mars Motors. Every single vehicle under 10 grand at Mars Motors. Go shop the lot today. Route 11 in Cicero. They got some awesome stuff at Mars Motors. My guy Marcus and his staff, they are crushing it on a daily basis. As I always tell you, enjoy the games.